Have you ever felt trapped in an endless routine where money is never enough and bills seem to multiply? The reality of poverty can be suffocating, but what if I told you that there is a way out of this situation right now? Imagine living a life where you not only pay your bills, but have multiple income streams working for you, bringing financial freedom and peace of mind. Today, I'm going to show you how to break these chains and achieve the wealth you deserve. It's time to turn the tables and make your dreams come true, starting with one simple step. Are you ready to change your life? Then let's begin. Success is a skill that can be learned like any other subject, such as physics, chemistry, or biology. Just as you learn these disciplines, it is also possible to learn how to be successful. Achieving success requires study, practice, and persistence, just like in any other field of knowledge. However, it's important to understand that being successful and achieving success are not the same thing, even though many people confuse the two terms. For example, a football player may be successful in his career, but struggle in his personal life, like maintaining relationships or dealing with emotions. In this case, he is successful in his job, but this doesn't mean he has achieved complete success in all aspects of his life. To truly be successful, it is important to work on various areas of life: personal, professional, financial, family, social, and friendships. This process, which is complex and involves several parts, goes beyond achievements in just one area. True success is linked to balance and harmony between all these aspects, because complete fulfillment only happens when all sides of life are in sync. There is a common belief that one must be born into privileged conditions to achieve success. However, reality shows that many of the most successful people, especially in Brazil, came from humble beginnings and faced many obstacles throughout their lives. Statistics show that about 85% of people who consider themselves successful in the country grew up in difficult financial conditions, demonstrating that resilience, determination, and adaptability are essential to achieving success. You are not stuck being the person you have always been. Your past, though known and unchangeable, does not define your future. The future is like a blank sheet, ready to be filled with new stories and achievements. As human beings, we have the unique ability to overcome our past circumstances, to write a new destiny, regardless of where we were born or the experiences we have had so far. This power to overcome limitations allows us to transform the present and create new paths, challenging what others consider our limits. To start this transformation, it is necessary to question and change some beliefs we carry throughout life. We all have a set of beliefs that influence our behavior, decisions, and consequently our results. Often these beliefs are limiting and prevent us from achieving our goals or living fully. Evolving means recognizing beliefs that no longer serve us and replacing them with thoughts and attitudes that are in harmony with our current goals and objectives. It's not about reinventing the wheel, but about discovering how to make it spin faster and more efficiently. There is a vast amount of knowledge about what makes people successful, not just in terms of money, but also in areas like health, family, and personal satisfaction. Identifying, learning, and adopting these behaviors and mindsets are essential steps for continuous growth. Achieving success requires that you clearly know where you are starting from. Knowing your starting point is essential to charting a path towards your goals. An effective way to do this is to evaluate your self-esteem and your performance in different areas of life, using, for example, a scoring system from 1 to 10 to measure aspects like health, family, finances, professional life, and friendships. When you evaluate your health, consider whether you are someone who rarely gets sick or if you frequently face health problems. In evaluating your family, reflect on the quality of the relationships you have with your closest relatives and how satisfying they are. In the financial field, analyze your financial stability and your ability to maintain your current lifestyle if you lose your income. Regarding your professional life, think about how satisfied you are with your current career. If you suddenly won a large amount of money, would you stay in the same job? This reflection can reveal a lot about the level of satisfaction and purpose you find in your professional life. In terms of friendships, think about the people you can count on during difficult times. True friends are an invaluable support, and the quality of these relationships is an important indicator of your social well-being. When we compare a person who failed with one who succeeded, we notice that the difference lies in the small details and actions taken consistently. Small adjustments and daily changes can result in significant differences in results over time. Identifying where you are in terms of self-esteem is the first step to understanding where you can improve. For example, if you are operating at 70% of your potential, small changes that increase that number to 72 or 73% can have a significant and positive impact on your life. So, you might ask, how can I improve? The first step is to develop the ability to imagine what you desire rather than focusing on what you don't want. Imagining good things is a powerful tool for achieving your goals because everything that exists in the real world first began as an idea in someone's mind. If you want a new house, for example, imagine it in detail. How many rooms it will have, what the decoration will be like, the colors of the walls, the furniture. The more specific and detailed you are, the more real and tangible this desire will become in your mind, increasing the chances that it will materialize in practice. But imagining is only part of the process. There is also a constant internal dialogue in our minds that can either be an ally or an enemy. This inner voice, which may have been shaped by influential figures in your life, such as parents or teachers, can encourage or demotivate you. It is crucial to recognize when this voice is negative and learn to interrupt this pattern, replacing it with positive and constructive affirmations. Aligning your thoughts and feelings with your goals makes the path to success clearer and more accessible, increasing your chances of achieving what you want. Something that often goes unnoticed is how we carry our bodies and the posture we adopt. Posture can say a lot about a person's confidence and emotional state. Imagine yourself in a shopping mall, watching people pass by. Some walk with their heads held high, eyes fixed on the horizon, exuding confidence and security. Others walk with their heads down, eyes glued to the ground, seeming discouraged or introspective. If you were in a room and a king, queen, prince, or princess entered, you would immediately notice their presence, even without knowing who they are, due to their imposing posture and the aura of majesty they carry. Since childhood, they are taught to maintain an upright and dignified posture, which contributes to their image of authority and respect. When I adopt a correct posture with my body aligned, I feel a deeper connection with a universal intelligence, which not only improves my self-esteem, but also makes me feel more present and aware of my surroundings. Improving self-esteem is a continuous process, which involves learning techniques like imagining good things and controlling internal dialogue, avoiding the trap of negative thoughts. This is a significant challenge for many, as the human mind tends to fixate on the negative. An interesting aspect of the human mind is its inability to represent no. When you think of a door, a cow, or a drawer, your mind creates images of those things. However, if you try to imagine not thinking of blue, the first thing that comes to mind is precisely the color blue. Likewise, when you say, "Don't think of an apple," the image of the apple inevitably pops into your mind. This happens because the mind doesn't directly process negation. It focuses on what comes after "don't." That's why when a mother tells her child, "Don't bother your little sister," the child may continue bothering her because the instruction was given indirectly. The mother should say something like, "Treat your little sister nicely," clearly expressing the desired behavior. This principle also applies to our internal dialogue. It is important to focus on what we want to achieve, not on what we want to avoid. We are evaluated in life based on four main aspects: what we do, our appearance, what we say, and how we say it. Imagine yourself at a party, starting a conversation with someone, and within a few minutes, the inevitable question arises: what do you do for a living? The answer to this question can vary greatly and impact how others perceive you. Consider two bricklayers who do the same job of laying bricks. If one of them answers, "I'm a bricklayer, I put bricks on top of each other," he limits himself to a simple description of his function. However, the other, when saying, "I'm a bricklayer and I'm helping to build the Maracanã, the largest football stadium in the world, which will remain for posterity," demonstrates a broader and more inspiring vision of his work. Although they physically do the same thing, their perspectives are completely different. The second bricklayer, who sees beyond the manual labor, is more likely to progress in his career and not remain just a bricklayer for long. He is already on his way to becoming a builder. Our evaluation by others also includes our appearance. If you want to be a player for Flamengo, don't go to a tryout wearing Fluminense's uniform. If you want to join the army, don't show up in a navy uniform. It's important to dress appropriately for each occasion because it shows respect and seriousness. Similarly, if I'm going to give a lecture on success, I should dress in a way that reflects this theme. You, who are at home, may be in shorts, but I, being in the role of speaker, need to wear the success uniform. Appearance is a fundamental factor in how others see us. Additionally, what we say and how we say it also matters greatly. Before we speak, no one knows whether we are intelligent or not. When we speak, we reveal much about who we are. As the saying goes, an arrow once released does not return. Once a word is spoken, it no longer belongs to us. It has been launched into the world. Therefore, it is important to think before we speak and consider the impact of our words. Two people can say the same thing, but the effect can be completely different depending on who says it and the tone used. It's like a song. One singer's interpretation can move you, while the same song sung by another might not have the same impact. Thus, it's not just the content, but also who conveys it and how it is conveyed that makes the difference. On the path to success, it's like baking a cake. It's not just flour, butter, or eggs alone that make it. All the ingredients are important and need to be in the right measure. The success cake needs 6 essential ingredients: self-esteem, communication, goals, attitude, work, and ambition. When these elements combine, with the patience and persistence that distinguish a professional from an amateur, we have a recipe for success. The amateur seeks immediate results, but the professional understands that success is a process that requires time and dedication. Just as dawn only comes after a long night, the results of our efforts often take time to appear. Planting a seed and waiting for it to become a tree is a gradual process, and the same applies to our goals. Many people give up before they even see the fruits of their labor, forgetting that great achievements, like the construction of Rome, do not happen overnight. I would now like to talk about the importance of setting goals. Turning a dream into a goal and then into reality is a process that begins with setting deadlines. Undefined dreams, without concrete dates, tend to remain in the someday category, which often means never. Think about that book you bought years ago that still sits on the shelf, untouched, because you always say you will someday read it. Someday is not on the calendar. It is necessary to set dates for dreams to become goals. When we put a date on our dreams, they become tangible goals. And once the goal is set, the universe conspires to make it happen. But it is crucial to turn that goal into reality, which requires continuous and planned action. The importance of goals goes beyond simply achieving them. The process of pursuing them puts us in motion and opens us up to new opportunities. Think of the 3 most important events in your life. Maybe it's your marriage, the birth of a child, a promotion at work, or passing an entrance exam. Remarkably, many of these crucial moments were not meticulously planned. You didn't decide on a specific day to meet the person you would marry. It was something that happened naturally in the course of your life. The same goes for job opportunities. They often arise unexpectedly through a recommendation, an ad seen by chance, or a successful interview. This shows that while goals are essential to directing our efforts, we must be open to opportunities that may arise along the way. Flexibility is crucial, as is diversifying our goals, so we don't rely on a single possibility. Just as it is risky to put all your eggs in one basket, it is dangerous to rely on just one aspect of your life for fulfillment. For example, if you dedicate yourself exclusively to the role of a mother, which is one of the most noble professions, you may feel a great void when your children grow up and go their own ways. This is called the empty nest syndrome. To avoid this, it is important to diversify your goals and interests, setting financial, professional, social, family, and health goals. It's no use accumulating wealth and neglecting health, because life is short and well-being is essential. As the saying goes, coffins have no drawers and shrouds have no pockets. Enjoying life in a balanced way, with goals for leisure and diversified interests, is crucial for a full life. And to ensure that your goals are not forgotten, it is important to revisit them regularly, not just at the end of the year, but daily, keeping focus and commitment to your objectives. The Orientals have an interesting tradition, the use of the Daruma doll. Have you heard of it? They paint one of the doll's eyes, usually the right one, while leaving the left one blank. The Daruma is placed in a visible location, like on a table, serving as a constant reminder of a goal, such as buying a new house. Every time they look at the doll, even peripherally, they are reminded of their goal. When the goal is achieved, they paint the other eye of the doll. In Oriental homes, it is common to find several darumas, some with both eyes painted and others with only one, indicating that the goal must be constantly remembered and pursued. Goals must be personal and genuine. If you want to study medicine just because your father wants you to, maybe it's better to suggest that he take the entrance exam himself. It is essential that you pursue something that is truly yours. Life is already challenging. Swimming against the current with a stone around your neck makes everything even harder. Doing something just to satisfy the wishes of parents or grandparents rarely works. The goal must be exclusively yours, a reflection of what you want for yourself. Remember that you came into the world to live your own life. Parents and children are distinct individuals, each with their own journey. One day, each will go their own way. Therefore, it is vital to focus on your own goals and not those of others. Let's talk about attitude. The attitude you adopt in life can radically transform the results you achieve. This attitude is deeply linked to how you see the world. Imagine a fish that has never left the water. It doesn't know what water is because it has never experienced anything different. Similarly, living within a single worldview can limit your perceptions. When it was believed that the earth was flat, circumnavigating the world was impossible. With the shift to the concept of a round earth, new possibilities emerged. Changing your worldview opens doors to what was previously considered impossible. What seems impossible today is only so within the worldview you operate in. By changing this view, the impossible can become possible. Don't worry about what others think of you. That is their concern, not yours. Everyone has the right to think whatever they want. If you live to meet others' expectations, you are not living your own life. Adopting a positive and optimistic attitude can make a big difference. Although optimism alone won't solve everything, it certainly increases your chances of success. The problems we face are often our best allies. Losing a job can be the opportunity to become an entrepreneur. Elements like self-esteem, communication, attitude, ambition, goals, and work are essential for success. We spend half of our lives working, and if we don't find fulfillment in work, we are wasting a significant part of our lives. We seek self-fulfillment, good salaries, and growth opportunities. Working for yourself is ideal, but even as an employee, you can develop and grow, as this is a personal asset. Napoleon Hill studied millionaires and found that 85% of them worked for someone else before achieving wealth. They treated their jobs as if they were owners, managing with dedication and effort. So, when they opened their own businesses, they already knew how to act as owners. Employees who think, "I'm just an employee," miss the chance to learn and prepare to be their own bosses. Ambition is a crucial quality. The Japanese term kaizen reflects this perfectly. Kaizen means continuous improvement. Today, better than yesterday. Tomorrow, better than today. This philosophy of continuous improvement was fundamental to Japan's reconstruction after the devastation of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Today, Japan is one of the world's leading economies, thanks to this dedication to constant improvement. When someone tells me they no longer want anything from life, I reply that it might be time to rethink their priorities. Life is a journey of continuous learning. By transcending and changing your cosmic address, you will face 3 questions. What did you learn? How was your time on planet Earth? And did you contribute more than you cost? Reflecting on these questions daily can provide a valuable perspective on life. Life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. To say hello to the new, you need to say goodbye to the old. The great hello of your life was your birth. You arrived crying while others smiled. I hope that when you transcend, you smile because you fulfilled your mission, while those who stay behind will mourn your departure. Working with 6 elements, self-esteem, communication, goals, work, attitude, and ambition, is essential. What distinguishes a professional from an amateur is patience and persistence. Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, concentrate on your strengths. These will make your weaknesses irrelevant. Remember, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. True luck doesn't come from a lottery ticket, but from your preparation for when opportunities arise. The story of my medical career illustrates this. By being prepared, I seized the opportunity when it appeared, transforming my luck. If you are prepared, the right opportunity will make all the difference. Luck is built by you through effort and preparation. Those who wait for something to happen without acting will rarely see results. If you want to know more, keep seeking knowledge and preparing for the opportunities that will come. If you watched this video until the end, comment, "This is the secret of life." This will show that you are persistent and patient, essential qualities for success. Now, continue your learning journey with another video that will appear on your screen, where I will teach you how to escape poverty and achieve wealth.